Namaste. I'm Ranjana Harihar. I welcome you to Walking with Baba, to the series of talks with children of Bhagavan Nityananda. And we today are at Kanangar, and this is the shrine of Bhagavan Nityananda. Here today we have Madhusoodhanan ji, who will be talking about his divine experiences which his grandfather had and which he's heard it from his father, Imbichutty ji.
Yes. Yes.
Imbichutty ji happens to be his grandfather, and he's going to be talking about the divine experiences with us. And we are so fortunate to have him here and
Yes, ma'am.
listen from his.
Namaste. I'm Madhusoodhanan from Chennai. So first of all, I should thank. It's my immense pleasure to thank Mr. Hemchandra ji as well as Ranjana ji and for giving this wonderful opportunity. And they both were requesting me to talk about the experience what we had, the Nityan Baba's blessings, because how we associated with Nityan Babaji. So they are requesting me in the last visit. So now I take this golden opportunity to talk about the experience what we had with Nityan Swamiji in our family.
So, how did your grandfather got to meet Bhagwan Nityananda? How did he come to know about him?
See, in this year of 1990, 50s, they got my grandpa and my grandma, they got settled in Mumbai. And every week, they have an opportunity to have a darshan with Babaji in live. So every day in Ganeshpuri, Babaji give the darshan in the evening time for all the devotees in Ganeshpuri. So that makes introduction with Babaji.
Lovely. And any divine experiences that you would like to share?
Yes, ma'am. I just want to share the experience what we had in our family. See, my grandpa was participated in Second World War. Because Second World War happened in 1938 to 1945. So by the time he was there in Mumbai. What happened after, you know very well, you all know very well, because after the service from the army, they can have an opportunity in any of the government organization. So, like how he got an opportunity to join with Indian Railways after completing his service in army. So, what happened by the time in the year of 1952 in Chennai, because Jawaharlal Nehru had initiated a factory, rail coach factory in Chennai. So that's how he got an opportunity to join with. Now it's called an ICF. Now, not now, earlier. From the beginning, it's called ICF. So ICF was not so popular by the earlier times. Now you can see a Vande Bharat Express has been manufactured in ICF. So now it would be easily you can understand what is ICF. So he got an opportunity to join with ICF factory. It's a big factory. So since he is an ex-army, he joined with ICF. So the once initial stage of ICF, uh, the set of team they want to study about railways, who was very expert in railways, which you all know, which is in Switzerland. There is a one country they are very predominant in railways. They have a good figure out in railways. So set of team they want to go for Switzerland to have get trained from Switzerland railways. So in that case, my grandpa also one among them. They are around 18 people, and the worst part is the 17 peoples. They are highly educated. They are by the time in 1950s. By the time they are the diploma holders, as well as some few members where they completed by the time engineering. I mean B. Because my grandpa was the only one person who had completed 8th standard pass. So he doesn't have more qualification, but this gentleman is a ultra brilliant person. So he was also selected for in the among 18 peoples, and they were planning to send this team around 18 members to Switzerland. So my grandpa was so happy he got an opportunity to travel to Switzerland to get a 2 years training program in Switzerland to get get under the, I mean, Switzerland Railways. So after he got all this appointment orders and all from ICF, and by the time he was in Mumbai, so he went every day evening, like Baba give darshan, right? Which I told you earlier. So the same day, my grandpa and my grandma, they went to ashram in Ganeshpuri evening for darshan. So while they are in the queue, so one by one, Swamiji is, just blessing one by one. And my grandpa and grandma was standing in the queue. This My grandpa's, he about to say that I'm leaving to Switzerland for my training program. I got an opportunity, Baba, so I'm leaving to Switzerland. So he was about to say, Baba, upfront he asked a question. Have you got a job in railways? Go. In Malayalam. Actually, Swamiji is he speaks well in Malayalam. So Swamiji said, Pukyo. Pukyo means go, jao. So likewise, he about to present that he want to go to Switzerland. Upfront, Swamiji had presented it. Go. Not a single question, because my grandpa and grandma, they got, I mean, uh, booms up, booms on. So finally, he got a darshan, and within a week's time, they all traveled to Switzerland, but 18 members. So they had a training. They started training. Got started because because the earlier stage we don't have an airlines or something. They have to travel by ship. The ship, it takes around 45 to 50 days to travel to Switzerland in the year of 1955, in that category. So this entire team was there for 2 years training program. They did completely successfully did the training program, and finally, as I told you earlier in the beginning in this interview, so my grandpa was very intelligent. He is not intelligent. He's a ultra intelligent person, because after completion of this entire training program, the 17 peoples, the railways, I mean the Switzerland Railways, they called them. They said your program is successfully completed. You can leave, except Mr. Imbichutty. Imbichutty in the sense my grandpa. He said, just hold. You can live because you can live within 1 or 2 days. You hold for some time. We'll talk to you. Want to something we want to discuss, which is very important. Say the 17 peoples left back to India by ship, and they said, we want to talk something to you, and we are something to you. So they have the management discussion. The management discussion, they said, you're the one person we liked you very much, and the way you work, your ideology is very far better than other people's, even though they are highly educated, because we want you be to serve for Switzerland Railways. So this man was, my grandpa was so happy. He was, he don't know how to express and what to express, because he is on top of the world, because he got an opportunity that is Switzerland Railways, 1955, a good salary, is 3 times more salary than here what he gets in India. So he was so happy, and along with the 17 people, he got an appointment order from Switzerland Railways. He came back. So as earlier I said, you were in 45 to 50 days want to travel to India. I'm talking about after 2 years, after completion of this training program, they came back to India. And the first, once he came to India, he came to home. He just said to my grandma, today evening I came here. So today evening we want to have a Baba's darshan today evening. So we want, because my grandma asked me why. What's the reason? Because tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we can live. So he said, within 1 week's time, we have to pack up to Switzerland. So we got all the opportunities. I mean, the papers, works, everything, documents, everything has been ready. We have to live here. And my aunt was around 6 years old. My father was Mr. M.K. Ramadas. He's around 4 years son. These two children, we make them education, everything in Switzerland. Today we have a darshan by evening 4:30. We have a darshan. So within 1 week's time, we pack up everything. We go to Switzerland back. So as usual, evening Babas give darshan by evening after 4:30. He gives a darshan in Ganeshpuri. They were standing in the queue. So one by one, people standing like this. People on the queue, they coming one by one. So what happens? The same incident on the earlier stage when he's going to Switzerland. The same way he came back, and he was Swamiji was asking, "You got a job in Switzerland in Malayalam? Panikittiyo Switzerland panikittiyo?" In the sense, have you got a job in Switzerland? This gentleman got shivering. So I'm about to say that I'm leaving to Switzerland, I'm packing everything to Switzerland. Babaji is asking upfront question saying that, are you going to Switzerland? He said, yes, Swamiji, I'm leaving to Switzerland within a week's time. I got an opportunity because I just want to offer this papers and documents to you in front of you. I want to have a blessings with you. With everything packing up within a week's time, we'll leaving to Switzerland. He said, "Anakku jolly ille." So jolly ille in the sense in Malayalam, have you got a good job and you got a railway job in India? You work here. Don't go anywhere. You work here. Please believe me, Hemachandruji and as well as Ranjaniji. This gentleman, he accepted, and they tear the papers of the document of appointment order. He tear in front of Swamiji. He threw it away. The devotion what he had, so that we have to see here. So the devotion what he had. See, in that case, if in that I'm in that case, I would have lived Switzerland. But the devotion what he had, a blind devotion. So I can't know how to express it. It's again a goosebumps here. So he thrown away and he started servicing for Indian Railways, which is based out of ICF in Chennai. So this was the experience which we had, and after that, the entire family got settled. We are well settled in Chennai. So with the blessings of Babaji, so we are well and good. We are very happy with God and the entire family. And this is a story which my father had communicated to me. I'm the third generation in my family because this is an experience my grandpa had shared with my father, and my father had shared to me. These are the wonders what Babaji had made in our family. So I just want to communicate this message again to my fourth generation. There's my daughter, which is around 11 years old, because we don't know how to, always my pranams and always at the Babaji's feet. This is what I want to present at this time, Ranjanji.
Wow, that's a very divine experience. I'm myself getting goosebumps here, and so it is divine grace, and this is the best scenario where your grandfather had such a surrendership and faith in him
Yes, ma'am.
that he just left his Switzerland opportunity and he embraced his Indian Railways
Not to
opportunity.
that.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you were also talking about your parents used to visit Janananda
Yes,
temple.
ma'am.
Would you like to share more about that
Yes,
when Bhagavan Nityananda's favorite disciple
yes, ma'am.
was here, Jananand Swamiji? Would you
Yes,
like to share more?
I take this opportunity to share one more experience what we had in our family.
Okay.
What happened because during my parents' wedding,
Uh-huh.
so in Indian tradition, they do engagement.
Okay. Yeah.
So engagement because whatever the goods happen in our family, so we always present in Kanyanad. So even any wedding cards or anything, because I'm talking not in the not recent days. In fact, earlier olden days also, whatever happens in our family like wedding, whatever things, so we come here, we present in front of Swamiji. Well, while Swamiji was Swamiji was alive.
Mhm.
We present our wedding cards, whatever may be. We present in front of him, and we go back, and the program will be a 100 days successful program like. So in the same case, I just want to share the experience what my parents had. So my the engagement of my parent, my father and mother. My mother's side, they doesn't know what is Kanyangat, what is Nityananda Baba, what is Janananda Baba. They doesn't know. They have zero knowledge of Babaji. And whereas my father's side, they were so ardent devotee of Babaji in Ganeshpuri as well as Kanyangat, because Swamiji hails from Koilandi, whereas we also hail from Koilandi. So that's where the connected has been interconnected. So because once the marriage has been engagement happened, so from my father's side, they said no, whatever happens good in family, we go to Kanyanad, we present. There is a Swamiji called Janan Swamiji. So we go present. These things happen shortly in short time. So we have his blessings and come back, and everything will happen. We are super duper hit whatever we do. So they also accepted the wishes. I mean the invite from my grandpa. my grandpa, my father, and my mother's side, my uncles, everybody came to Kanjanga. So morning they reached Kanjanga, and Swamiji with Janan Baba was here. He was alive by the time. And my grandpa said, because marriage has been fixed with my son. These are the girl side, I mean, relatives and brothers are there. We want to have a darshan as well as we want to have a blessings of yours. So marriage should get successfully and the life should be get successfully. Is it? Janan Baba said, okay, all is blessed. So it will happen good. Nothing to worry. My blessings are there for you all peoples. That's what he communicated. And by the time my grandpa was little financial, not little, he was financially was so tight. So the marriage has been fixed. Everything he has to get arranged, and all in all aspects, financially, everything, all aspects, and financially he was little tight by the time. So by moving, by had a darshan of Baba Janan Babaji's in same ashram where Babaji was standing and give darshan, and he gave 1 rupee from his pocket and he gave to my grandpa. You keep this 1 rupee. It's my blessings. It's my present to you, kind of. Please believe me, my dear friends. My grandfather has happily accepted it, and he was talking. He was never Janan Babi was on reserved on talks. Hope you are aware of it. So what happened? They had a lunch in the afternoon in this ashram, and they weren't about to leave because they have to catch a train from Kanjangad to Koilandi. So evening time train, they have to catch train. So by the time Swamiji, Janan Swamiji was he was so harsh. What he's saying is, "Pukyo." He in Kannada, what we say, I don't remember. Hogi, Hogi. So Janan Swami speaks more of Kannada. He said Hogi. It was with the loud noise and with anger noise. So what my mother's side, they was little upset. Why Swamiji he was so lovely, he was talking so politely, all these things, he was asked a lot of things. And suddenly he was little anger, and they don't know the entire the things about Swamiji. They are not in that spiritual line. They are into different category almost. Because my grandpa is in attention, but when Swamiji was little harsh and said, "Go, don't wait here, go, don't wait here, immediately live." And they were a little disappointed, and my grandpa said to other peoples, I mean the family of everyone, they said, we have to live, something going to happen, we have to leave this place. That's what Swamiji is saying, we have to leave immediately. And Swamiji was shouting there, you leave, go kind of. So they left ashram immediately. So when Swamiji commented like that, so in earlier days, we don't have any auto rickshaw or bus to travel to railway station. Earlier days, even I remember we had to go by walk via track to the Kanjangad railway station. So here it walks almost 20-25 minutes to reach station. They were going by track. They were walking. So what happened in Kanjangad station? One engine was they're looking one engine in the platform. So they don't know what train, which train, from where it's coming, where it's going. They don't have any clues. They don't have any idea. So they keep on approaching the station. They're about to see that train standing in the platform. So they almost reached this station. They found out it's the train where they have traveled. The train is standing in the platform. So these guys was totally shocking, and immediately everyone because went inside the train. They occupied the seats, and within the last gentleman had foot over his legs to the train. Engine started, keep on honking. Engine started. And please believe me, my dear friends, Janand Baba was standing in the front of the pond. You can find a gate behind our ashram. He was blessing. He was showing his blessings. Because everybody got a goosebumps by seeing that. That's the reason Swamiji was shouting to leave from ashram immediately. So everybody got a wonders by the time. So everybody was so happy by the time. So Babaji blessed for the marriage first of all. And point number two is he was why Swamiji was shouting. Later they understood for what reason they are shouting. Swamiji was shouting, and everybody was the totally surrendered feet of Babaji. So this was the experience what I want to share about Janan Swamiji's. Uh,
which means Janananda Swamiji literally made the train be stop there until they walk from here and reach the station.
because
Usually in Kananda station, it's just 2 minutes
yes,
stop.
and nobody will believe these things because everybody say when we share this the real story, nobody will believe that this happened. Oh, you're talking something nonsense. It's a pure of my knowledge. My father had been shared this message to me, so where he was also a witness for this program.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Madhusoodhanan
man.
ji, to have shared this beautiful divine experiences with both Bhagavan Nityananda and Janananda Swamiji. And I'm so fortunate to have heard this from you. We would like to hear more about this, about more experiences from your father when he's going to visit us here in Kananda. So until then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. And
Yes, ma'am. I want to first of all, I want to thank Hemachandra ji as well as Ranjani ji for giving this opportunity because what we had experienced in our family with assigned with Babaji and Janan Babaji, and we always our family, the next generation, any generation of next generation, any generation, we always had to surrender at the feet of Nityan Babaji's and Janan Babaji's at the feet. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram.